Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Subtle Bodybuilding Masterclass. This is the information you will need to completely transform your health. We're just going to wait until everybody is on the Zoom. And I'm just going to start by already sharing my screen, so you can get a little bit into the energy about what we're going to do today. So amazing. So today's masterclass is about subtle bodybuilding. If you know what that means, write it down in the chat. We have, I think everybody has heard of bodybuilding, but subtle bodybuilding, I will explain. Our agenda for today is that we're going to talk about the energy body. What is the energy body? What are the functions of the energy body? How can we use it to benefit every area of our lives, and especially our health, because we are nothing. Our life quality is down to zero if we do not have our health in check. Okay. Second point of our agenda is that we will dive deeper into subtle bodybuilding, what it is, how you can start doing it, and then implement the benefits, or implement, they will come automatically once you start practicing subtle bodybuilding. And then, of course, as I promised, the special access to something very special. So just a little bit about me for those who don't know me, who are very new to my channel and are in the first ever masterclass and live I'm doing. So I'm Caroline. I'm an energy healer and self-healing coach. I'm also a meditation teacher. I've been guiding many meditations. I've started practicing meditation back when I was around 17, more or less in my second last year of high school, where I was having blackouts. I was just like not having any relationship with myself. I did not like myself. I was very focused on what I was lacking on, or who I was not. I was not belonging to the cool people. I was thinking very differently. I wasn't having fun with smoking or doing drugs or stuff like that. Like, I was different and I thought I was wrong. But now I realized, or already some time ago, I realized that there's this entire world out there with like-minded people, with healers, with people who are actively working on themselves and developing spiritually. And in the first year of my entrepreneurship, basically, I started a morning meditation group. So every Thursday morning, we would go to the Zurich Lake and I would guide a small meditation. We'll have some chats afterwards, like a Q&A basically. And after that, so from hosting morning meditations at the lake, I went to holding meditations on stage for corporate. I was invited to conferences talking about the benefits of energy healing, of practicing meditation. And I'm going to dive deeper into not only practicing meditation, but practicing energy meditation, okay? Because meditation can help you a lot, but I like results. I like when you put in effort, I want to get out of it something, okay? Input, if I have input, I want to have output. I don't only want to have input and then just like little drizzle of output and like gratitude. And energy meditation, therefore, key, okay? I have been a mom for over a year, not over a year, almost a year now. And I got married back in 2021 as well. And the reason why I'm doing this today is or why I'm teaching people to heal themselves, because I want that everybody has an independence in their health. I want everybody to have these skills to be able to heal themselves. Because being dependent on someone regarding your health is the worst thing you could do. Waiting for the developers to develop a certain medication for your autoimmune disease. Bullshit. You have the access to the healing tools, which I'm going to give you right now. So first, we're going to talk about the energy body. What is the energy body? If you're completely new, please write it down into the chat. But if you have already heard a little bit about it, and I think if you are on this live today, we know about the aura, okay? This is the energy field that we have around us, also depicted here, okay? Now, this energy field has different layers. There are different modalities which work with 5 layers. I work with 7 layers. There are modalities which work with 12 layers, but in the end, we're talking about the same stuff. It's just labeled a little bit differently. Okay, so the energy body is the aura, the energy field, okay? And the energy body is not only what you cannot see physically with your physical eye, but also incorporates your physical body, okay? So I always say energy body is the entire thing, energy field is this, and this is then your physical body, basically. Just that we know what we're talking about, okay? To distinguish between, do we talk about the whole thing or just parts of it? So in the energy body, there are different layers in the energy field. So we have the physical body, which is the most dense layer. Then we have the etheric, which you can feel right about here, okay? Let's try it yourself. When you take your hand and just like move closer and closer to your body, you will feel an energetical resistance, okay? And the etheric body, there's the energy the most dense, but still not in the physical world, okay? So in the etheric, we have the emotional, and in this emotional body, everything is saved, which is connected to emotions. So if you have a very traumatic experience, emotional body, it's saved in there. Then we have the mental body, we have the causal body, also the karmic body, the spiritual, and the divine. So the divine is divine, there is nothing wrong with it, but we count it to the energy field. So it's basically the most divine part and most harmonized part of ourselves. Okay, so this part, so the energy field, in there, in these layers, experiences and traumas are saved, okay? As I'm clairvoyant, if you're a clairvoyant too, you can see dark spots, for example, in your energy field. This is a negative, a detrimental energy saved as a block. I always call it an energetical roadblock that is blocking the energy to flow harmonized, okay? These get blocked, the energy field gets blocked by detrimental energy and entities. Now, detrimental energy can look or can be put together by different things. We have detrimental thought forms, okay? These are thoughts. If you have a belief over and over and over again, this is been saved as a detrimental thought form. We have entities, okay? This is a soul part of someone else, which is stuck to your energy field, or even an entire entity, or not only a soul part, but this happens often in families. If a family member passes, okay, they leave their physical body, they die, and they were a hard addict, let's say alcohol addiction, Okay, now someone in that family starts drinking a lot. And this is not just like, oh, they're grieving, but this is because, and I'm not talking about like having a drink sometimes, I'm talking about like excessively heavy drinking. This is because that entity, so the entity of the family member that passed away, attached itself to that person because that energy field was weak enough for that entity to stick to it, so that this entity can still experience the addiction, okay? Because the physical experience of having a high because you get drunk, for example, this is like it's not a positive experience, but it's a positive feeling that this entity associates with drinking. And because after they leave their physical body, they cannot experience that feeling again from having this physical habit of excessive drinking, they attach themselves to another energy field, another body, which is weak, because strong energy fields, high vibrational energy fields, won't attract such entities. And this is super important when we go to step number 2, okay, where we talk about the subtle bodybuilding. So they attach themselves to the weaker energy field, and this person will start having that habit of the past family member. Okay, so if that energy field is weak, it's easily disrupted. Okay, that means that if someone is in a bad mood, you automatically go into that bad mood. And it's not just, oh, I feel ya, but you stay in this low, bad mood for an entire week. And this problem, many empaths have that you not only can feel people, which is good on the one side, but it's not good if you not only attract, but also let these emotions and feelings and even illnesses, to a point, if it gets too extreme, they let these informational bits of energy get stuck in their energy field. Okay, they do not have a strong energetical shield, a strong energy field to have these energetical bits of information of bad mood bounce back. They have a weak system, so they let them into their field. And this, I can just tell you, is only a practice. It's only a practice because I have been that way. I have been at the point where I was feeling it all. I was starting to have heartache or bellyache or like really bad headaches or just like dizziness because I was around people who were experiencing this phenomena of really having heart issues, of really having stomach issues, of really having chronic migraines, for example, who were not at all grounded, so were they're getting dizzy all the freaking time. And I was feeling that. And I was not only every day, but I was getting overwhelmed in any social experience or situation. And I had to learn how to close my energy field, how to strengthen my energy field through subtle bodybuilding. And now I don't feel it. And it saves me so much energy, so many nerves, and I can distinguish between what are my thoughts, what are my feelings, and what are they not. Okay, because of course there will come times where you are in a weaker energetical state, where you will start feeling those again, or your shield is not as strong as it usually is, or you stop doing your practices, whatever it may be. These are also like this happens, okay? But if this is a norm for you, that you have a weak energy field, it gets easily disrupted, you can never focus because you have so many informational bits in your energy field firing through your energy field that you do not know where your head is, okay? And you attract shit energy all the fucking time. You are never happy in your current situation because it does not matter how much input you make, like you cannot see results. It's always, and it stays, you can do as much as you want, nothing changes. And this is why we need to subtle body build. Okay. Now, the key function of this all is the central energy channel. The central energy channel is like a second spine just in the energetical realm, meaning the central energy channel runs vertically in your body right in front of your spine. So basically in the center of your body, and goes from the top of your head to the bottom, so the perineal floor, basically, okay? When you sit down on your butt, that's where the central energy channel finishes. You have a channel that moves here and moves out here, but they're called differently, okay? That's the upper energy channel and that's the lower energy channel, very simple. Yeah, that's just like a side information to today, okay? Now, the central energy channel connects these main chakras. I work with these main chakras plus the diamond, which is the first chakra above your head. The crown chakra is like half in your physical body, half out. Outside is basically the pole chakra to the thunder chakra, which is not depicted on this picture here, but this is the root chakra, so which is located at the level of your pubic bone, okay? And then when you sit here on your ass, you have the thunder chakra, okay? So it's basically the pole to the crown chakra. So from the top to the bottom, there are two chakras, also closing the energy field. And working on the central energy field, energy channel, sorry, is of utmost importance. So, subtle bodybuilding. We want to go from this kind of energy field, okay? This is just a different kind of how an energy field can be depicted, or people also see it differently, okay? I see it more like this. I don't see it in direct layers, but I don't see it in this way, okay? Every person who's clairvoyant will see it completely differently. Some people see colors, some people only see shades of light, so from light to completely dark. And some people will just see maybe pictures, like a silhouette. They will maybe see holes, and it's just like a different kind of depiction of how you can see a field. Not one that variant is bad or good. It's just that every person sees it differently, the way that they can best help people through it. And just as every person has like a is more of a person who learns. Let me start again. There are some people who prefer learning through visuals. There's some people who prefer learning through audio. There are people who like to read stuff. So like, and so the more of the talking part, so them talking. So it's not, so you have eyes, ears, and mouth. I think I'm not a study teacher in this matter, how, like, what kind of learning techniques there are, but there are people who rather look at stuff, hear stuff, or even say it out loud again. And if we connect all these three things, you can learn something better, but that's not the focus of today. But I'm just trying to tell you that everyone has their own preference and therefore strength in how their clairvoyance is showing them stuff. So in this person here with this very weak and filled with holes energy field has maybe chakras looking like this. Okay, this is just an example. This doesn't have to be true. Our goal is to go to this person, have a strong energy field made by strong chakras. And with so many meditations, like I have not come across one meditation on the internet that, or like a meditation teacher that incorporates this, that you can not only focus on the chakras while meditating, but you need to focus on the central energy channel as well. Because there's so many other points on this line which you miss when you just focus on these chakras. Okay? So coming back to this picture, these holes, or how the energy field is shown here, where these holes are, I see that as blocked energy, as like dark energy, blocking the energy stream, the energy flow, okay? So the focus of this meditation, this masterclass is, what is subtle bodybuilding? Subtle bodybuilding is that in a meditation, you actively build these chakras and the central energy channel. Okay, so from this state, through subtle bodybuilding, through this kind of meditation, we can get to this state. Okay, and if you have practiced chakra meditation before, you know that you could even expand each single chakra to get as big as this. Not in a normal state, but during meditation, you can really amplify the size and the density of the color of the chakra, which I love doing as a practice because it's very interesting to feel the different energies of when the chakra is like the size of like a ping pong or a tennis ball, and then compare it to like a big gym ball. Yeah, I know. I hope you know which ball, because the only description I wanted to tell you was the gym ball pregnant woman jump on when they want to get their baby out, because it said that just like the movement of bouncing on this big ball helps the baby move downwards. So yeah, that's my description of this big ball. I hope you get it. So what does the subtle bodybuilding do? It's a focused meditation on strengthening the chakras, and you strengthen the chakras by focusing with your awareness on each chakra. And in the meditation, you're not going to jump like this, okay? You are going to go from one chakra, moving along the central energy channel, because everywhere you put your energy on will grow, okay? Where, how do you say it? Where energy, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I hope you know the same, because it made sense in my mind, but now as I wanted to say that line, it doesn't make any sense. But like where the energy flows, okay? So you focus on the central energy channel, move downwards, stay at the next chakra, slowly move downwards, stay at the next chakra, and so on. So you are covering the entire central energy channel. And this will strengthen not only the energy always at the height of the chakra, at the location, but the entire thing. Okay, so Additionally, to the subtle bodybuilding, so additionally to this meditation technique, we need to remove detrimental energy, detrimental information. This could be, as I said, thought forms. This could be entities. And this can be, of course, as we all have them, healing trauma. Okay. And we can do this by practicing energy healing. So this is the wrong one. No. Okay. So as it seems I downloaded the wrong PDF. Okay. Now we can go back to my PDF. So the special access you will get today that we were able to put that into our offers is the meditation membership. And I know this has been out for some time now, but now you will get a 7-day free trial for every new registration, basically. Okay. So inside the meditation membership, you will have access to the meditation library. How does that look like? In the meditation library, we have so many, over 50 pre-recorded energy meditations, and that's what I call the subtle bodybuilding meditation, because it's not only a meditation, but also has this huge healing effect. Okay, so over 50 pre-recorded energy meditations and energy healings. That's why I told you that the best effect that we get from the subtle bodybuilding of strengthening our energy field, and therefore we have a better health, is to also practice energy healing. And you can do that if you are not a healer yet yourself by listening to these pre-recorded energy healings. Then we have a monthly live new moon ceremony. This is one of my favorite things in the membership because we all get together as a community. We meditate together. We download the energies from the new moon, which is, it's like a Michelin meal. And then we have a Q&A. So you can ask all of the questions connected now to the membership. I will ask them, I will answer them to the best of my knowing. And you can also chat with other people inside the membership, which is amazing because you can answer your questions, which you will also be able to do in the private group chat, where you will get notifications. You can talk about your wins. You can ask all of your questions during the month where we are not live. Okay, here you can ask me questions. You can just ask open questions into the chat, however you like. Plus, we have weekly new energy meditations right in your inbox. So every week, so you have here access of pre-recorded meditations. These weekly meditations you will get are new. So these are not in the library, okay? These are completely new. You'll receive them every single week. You'll receive them into your inbox, and you can practice this meditation during that week. So then you can also ask according questions if you have a question to this specific meditation in your inbox that you received that week. Okay, I have 3 different subjects inside the membership. We have energy meditations and energy healings that are focused on health, so on your mental, emotional, and physical health, which are very practical and focus on a certain health topic. So we, for example, have a liver meditation, or we have a digestive meditation. Okay, so very, or an anxiety meditation. So things, MP3s focused on your health. Then we have MP3s focused on spiritual awakening. For example, a purpose meditation, okay, or a death meditation, okay, where you go through your actual death, okay. This is spiritual awakening, personal development, more of that. And then we have performance, so a productivity healing or meditation. Okay, a productivity healing would, for example, incorporate healing any information that are blocking you from being productive, staying focused, staying concentrated. Okay, so we have health, spiritual awakening, and performance. I love switching these up. Okay, and I think these is my own favorite. Yeah, I prefer these healings and energy meditations. So, but these are very practical if you have a current issue that you want to work on and want to heal. These are very focused meditations, and this is more as like the spiritual development, spiritual awakening type of MP3s. And then, as I said, we have the monthly new moon ceremony via Zoom, which is an amazing space to ask me live questions. And as like, if you meditate by yourself, if you do a new moon meditation by yourself or a full moon meditation, this is already awesome. But if you get together as a group, you amplify the entire group field and can therefore download much stronger and higher energies from the new moon. Okay, so you basically get access to energies which you would not have had if you would do the meditation by yourself. And of course, all of these get recorded. So if you miss it, you can have direct access to it inside the meditation library. And then just like 6 main facts about it, that it's simple and effective approach. You can just like quickly read through this. I don't want to read from my presentation, but I love output. I am someone who wants to do as little work as possible for the biggest outcome, for the best results. And therefore, simple and effective, because I want everybody to understand what it is about. I want everybody to have the skills, to understand those skills, and to put them into action. I cannot emphasize this enough, that you need to put it into action. You can know as much spiritual things as you want. You can read as many books as you want. But if you do not put these things into action, if you do not meditate, if you do not heal this shitty thing out of your system, out of your energy field, if you do not put these things into action, you will not get the desired results. Okay? So, 7-day free trial starting today. This is a completely new access that we were able to incorporate into the meditation membership. And this is it for today for this meditation membership masterclass. You can sign up here. Please follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because the amount of valuable and free content I just like put it out into the world there is highly valuable. So go and do that. If you have any questions to this product, okay, the meditation membership or other services, okay, I have the Self-Healing Academy, where I teach people how to heal themselves in order to achieve more freedom and more time in their lives, because there's nothing worse than spending time on resolving a health issue or always needing to put out a fire. If you will get educated on how to heal that yourself, to get back that independence, and in the end have more freedom and more time for things that are much more valuable and much more fun to do in life than put out fires about your health issues or disorders. Okay, so It was amazing that you were all here today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed myself talking. No, I'm joking. For me, it's just very important that I can serve you as best as I can. I put all of my knowledge online. I give that out because these things are what helped me tremendously, and even to a point saved my life and gave me such an amazing, I don't want to even call it like a transformation, but we're able through these tools I was using, which I am offering them all to you. I was able to build a life that would not even have been close to the life that many other people in my age, in my city, are living. Okay, so go and do that. Sign up here if you have any questions about it. DM me on Instagram. And yeah, see you on Instagram and TikTok. Bye-bye.